It's a top versus bottom clash in our fourth round matchup between Bath and Patchway. It is the undefeated Bath side up against the winless Patchway side for this round 4 clash. And you see Nathan Nicholls will be starting this game batting at number 6. Patchway side, they'll be looking for a bit of success in today's matchup with this grassy and hard pitch. It's going to be bouncy out there, and there's going to be a bit of seam movement as well, that much grass on the pitch. The weather looks all right for the 3 days play. We should be able to get through without any interruptions. As the last 3 Bath games have gone, we've seen the inability to take wickets at the right times has stopped this team picking up those outright victories. The coin toss is away, and Patchway is called, and Bath has won the toss of tails, and again they've chosen to bowl. So we'll join the action when Nathan decides it's time for him to come in, but I imagine a pitch like this, surely the spinner shouldn't be bowling too much. Boy, oh boy, I wasn't wrong either. It was not wrong in that assumption. It's been a long time. 38 overs before we have seen Nathan Nicholls join the bowling crease, but I've got to say, from what I've seen in this match so far, I really love these Patchway colours. They are really nice. The black and the red, just the way that it looks on the scoreboard, looks very, very nice. So I'll give them that. They're winning on that side of things, but on the pitch itself, 149 for 3. And Nathan bowling his first over of the matchup in the 39th, which I'm more than happy with as well. It means the seamers have come on, they've taken 3 wickets. Not great, but I mean, a pitch like this, we've got to be careful because there's going to be a lot of movement for those quicks. McLeod's there on 15 and Salmon is there on 45, or 46 as well, which is an impressive strike rate for the batsman. Well, Nicholls gets that one a bit aerial. And McLeod, with the shorter pitch of it, got underneath it a bit more than he would have liked. And Nicholls eyes a bit of a weakness in the game. Is that one, very high off the bat there, pretty much off the shoulder. Lucky it did not bounce up higher. And Nathan's already taking a bit of trouble into these batsmen with his shorter pitch deliveries. Really had to struggle to get back. And it's going to be a mailer to kick off, which is nice for the young spinner, getting things underway with Bath. 295 for 7, Patchway having a great time with it so far. A mammoth innings from Salmon. 133 has them well and truly on top through to the 80th over, which is where we sit right now. Nicholls bowling to Salmon, who's pushed it back down the pitch. And he fields his own bowling. Lloyd's still there. And he's on 17 off 33, having a good little knock alongside the much more established batsman. Nicholls in again. He's on. What the hell has happened there? Salmon is gone for 133. Roberts has the catch, but I don't quite believe we've seen magic there at all. Not in its purest form. We've seen some glitch-tastic cricket. Have a look at this. There was definitely an edge, but Roberts come flying through from behind the stumps and took it pretty much off his pad. Well, Sean Fitzgerald, welcome to the crease. Good luck surviving this glitchathon. Nicholls finally takes a wicket, and we've got something to celebrate. And almost we have another wicket as well, as he struggled to really hit that one. I can't believe what we've just witnessed. The crowd, they're full of appreciation, especially of the innings that Salmon just delivered. And it was a mammoth one, 133. That you can't take that away from the man. It's a wicket maiden for Nathan. He got the biggest one of them all. But boy, did he really deserve it? Not a chance. And following that over from Nathan Nicholls, it was the next depart of Lloyd, who stuck around nicely while Salmon was there. But with the departure of Salmon, it all went a bit under the pump, and Lloyd was run out by Roberts. Holmes was the other one there, didn't face a ball for his naught. So they managed their way through to 304, which is a mammoth of an innings. You see up the top there, Ingram with the golden duck. First ball of the game, he was bowled by McCain. And then really the only innings of note was the 133 from Selman. Van Ruin chipped in with a 46 and a 43 for Farmer, but there wasn't too much else to really rejoice about for Patchway. As for the Bath bowling, McCain took a couple for Adams, Wilson and Gomez as well. And Nathan Nicholls down the bottom, 11 overs, 1 for 26. That's about what we expect from him. 11 overs, picking up the odd wicket is much more like it from Nathan. And here he comes to the crease. He picked up a wicket, got a bit of mojo back in that first innings, and now he returns to the batting crease, backing up a last match 50, which we'll be hoping to see more of today here as he comes to the crease and he slashes one outside the off stump. A nice little shot too, but finds the fieldsman of the bowling of Fitzgerald quickly into the action. My goodness. Trail by 185. It's a 3 from Harper, who's there with them on 13. A short one, he drags around the corner and he'll take a single and might beat them to the fence as well. That's well played. Well played, exceptionally well timed. And Nathan Nicholls moves through to 5. Not messing about there, short one from Fitzgerald, and he turned around and dispatched it. Good batting, good timing, and perfect placement on that shot. Boy, it's been all action. He just walked to the crease, hit a single, cracked a 4, and welcome back. He's on 5. Hush, around the ground as in comes Fitzgerald again. He's no. He's placed it down the ground. He's got to be careful here. 2 run outs in the last match. Definitely an area he's got to work on. And he'll leave strike. Grimshaw is the other bowler, and Harper's taken a single off the first ball. And here's Grimshaw coming in. First time Nathan's faced him, and he's carted him straight back. Oh, that is straight. That is so straight. Another 4 to the tally. Oh, this was about as good as you'll get when it comes to a straight drive. Oh, that is about half a foot away from the other stump by the umpire. And Nicholls trots through to 9, a couple of boundaries and a single. Here comes Grimshaw. Oh, it's short, it's wide, and it's slashed at. Beautiful cut shot from Nathan. Will it be cut off? No, it won't. Oh, he is absolutely creaming it at the moment. Short one. And he has just cut that to perfection off the speed of Grimshaw. Forward. Oh, no, he did go back. And he beautifully spliced those 2 fieldsmen who just about got there. And he moves on to 13. More in the bank for Nathan as here comes Grimshaw again. Yes. A little bit wider this time. He's got to pass the fieldsman and out to the ropes again. 4 more. That was poor fielding. I'll put that one down to. It's all action when Nathan's round, I tell you. Watch the guy there mid-off. He was not interested at all. It was a shorter one. Nicholls got a high on the bat and really more effort required as you see the head go down as the ball races past him. 17 off 6. Harper 14 off 21. Doesn't matter how many you got, as long as you're still there. Ooh, this time he tries to tuck it. And it's a bit too wide. And back foot, and Grimshaw lets that one go through. 3 4s in a row, so that stops the rough there for Grimshaw. 13 off the over, though. Yep. This time he gets a bit better. No, got to be careful there. All the fields was made an error. That could have been a wicket. Nicholls got that one a little too straight for his liking. He would have liked to go behind square with it. Short ball, and yes, got it very early on his pivot. And the fieldsman there too busy watching and not fielding. So Harper has departed us. Grimshaw's back, so the whole last over was faced by Harper, and he has now gone. It's Nathan Nicholls back into the action and back into slashing it for 4. Straight through points, right to the rope. So that was the first ball of the over. Roberts is with us as well, trying to establish what has happened in that last over. But this was a glorious shot. Front foot, driving, point no chance, and into the ropes. There's a nice shot. Roberts has faced 2 balls, so the last over was when we lost Harper. Nicholls is 21. He's getting near that torrid score of 23 as he tried to flurry at that one outside and short as well. And a dot ball. Still trailing by 164.
Yep.
Nathan this time gets bat on it. That time he hit that shot that he wanted to. Will have enough to go to the fence. They're going to have to run hard. They look for 3, but it goes over the rope. And another good shot for Nathan. 2 boundaries off the over. And he got high on that back foot and lifted that elbow very up and very over the top of the ball. And pushed it through the covers. And wasn't his most powerful stroke, that's for sure, but had plenty on it to go to the fence. He moves to 25. Second time only, he's gone past 23. And the last time he did it, he got 52. Oh, he's really got a heavy swing on that one. It's an interesting ball there from Grimshaw, a bit slower. And Nicholls wafted at it ferociously. It's Grimshaw and again. It's cracked back down the ground. The hand went down from Grimshaw, but he would have lost it if he got any contact on it. And Nathan recovers 4.4.4. What will the final ball of the over show us? Look at this. Again, gets it right in the meat. These slightly shorter pitch balls are helping Nathan to no end. Instead of hitting the toe, he's cracking it straight off the meat. And Roberts, well, you're going to have to wait, my friend, to get any strike here. Me and Grimshaw have got something going on. He's tucked that off his legs. This could be another 4. The chase around the ropes is on, and he stopped it. Well done. Excellent work. Someone's finally made a good effort in the field. And they'll scoot through for 3, which will mean Roberts is going to have to wait just a little bit longer. 15 off the over. Nathan is looking in much better touch here. And Oi Fitzgerald, who's got 2 for 28. He was the one that took the wicket of Harper. And the over was carried through by...
Yep.
Oh, no. They've got to be careful here. They've got to really be careful here. He loves that short pitch ball that he can pull round the corner. But he's hitting that man right there at square leg. So he's got to make sure he times it nicely. Roberts is still on naught.
Yes.
He smashed that beautifully. He's got this time straight at the man at square leg and it'll scoot away to the fence. That was much better placement from Nathan. And the angle of the left armour certainly changes the dimensions of the batting for Nathan. And he's adjusted well there to pick up another boundary. He moves through to 36, 155 for 5. The trail is only 149 now. If they can carry this on, it'll be very much appreciated. This time they've eluded the fieldsman. And Roberts will get some time to bat as he goes through for a single. Holmes is coming on to bowl now. Roberts has successfully negotiated that over. And now we have a bit of spin. He's got 2 for 36. Does the finger spinner. And now he is bowling to Nathan. Yes. And Nathan drives him down the ground. Perfectly timed. What an adaptation from the seam quicks to the finger spin of Holmes. And he cracks it away. Roberts still has not scored a run. He's faced 2 overs with 2 deliveries. And he's running. And that's all he's got to do. He's a capable batsman. But as long as he can stick around, that's all that matters. Nicholls has moved into the 40s now as well, which is very pleasing for Bath to have a guy who's actually on a little bit of form. He's tucked it away off his heels. And the chase is coming around here for the fieldsman. There's no one there. Oh, he must be far, far too fine. Way down a fine leg he must have been. And he had to do a long chase, which has not worked out well. Let's see the position of the fieldsman here. He's got a good delivery and he's tucked it down. He's got really low. He was quite a bit off the boundary. He was almost a short, fine leg. Not quite. But unable to chase that one down. Holmes is 2 for 44. He's coming in again. To bowl to Nathan. He's pushed it back again. Same as the first delivery. He's timed it exceptionally well. Just enough to beat the fieldsman. And another 4 for Nathan. Well, he just hits everything to the rope, doesn't he? He doesn't take singles unless someone has to chase it down. But if it beats the fieldsman, it's going for 4. He's doing it very well at the moment. That one just had enough. He is on 49 off 20. Poor old Roberts hasn't actually managed to leave naught.
Waiting.
And that one hits the fieldsman. Oh dear. Does frustration set in now for Nathan Nicholls on that 49 mark? Takes his time. He's just got to play it out. He's got to be composed.
Wait on.
This time he's given a bit of width and he's cracked it nicely through. Might be a chaser here for the fields, but he chucks it back in just off the rope. And Nathan will scamper through for a couple. Good feeling out there on the boundary rope. And he reaches that second 50 of his Bath career. 22 balls, a strike rate of 231, 11 fours in there as well. That means 48 of his runs, isn't it? No, 44 of his runs, I should say, have been in the way of fours. But that does not matter. A little bit of the back foot there, Nathan. He tucks around the corner. He's quickly back in the action. He could be going on. Highest score for Bath. This is much more of what we want to see from Nathan Nicholls. 2 disappointing plays in his last at-bat. He got a good 50, but really let himself down. Second innings, he was terrible. And before that, it was a whole run of 23s. Now he's come good. And, well, not much distribution there in the wagon wheel. But you take what you can get. Nathan back in the batting crease now. 4 has been struck from Roberts. He's on 5. And there's just a couple of deliveries left in this over.
Wait.
Oh, and he smashed that nicely. And it's fielded there nice at mid-off. That is better. He was quickly onto that too, coming across to cover the bowler's area. Nicholls on 55, his top score for Bath. Can he push on here and get something even better? Here is Lloyd. And, no, he's got to be careful here. That was a pathetic little touch. Bit more on that, could have been onto something, but that wasn't his best work. He's still there though, 55. So Holmes is back and Roberts has taken just the single off the first ball. So back for the spin with Nathan, who charges it straight back at the bowler and says, give me something better. 2 for 56 he's taken here, Holmes. He's looked all right, but going at that higher run rate.
Yes.
Oh, he's stepped back and he could be in strife. Goodness me. Stop running before you see where the ball's gone, Nathan. 9.3 overs. I was talking about Holmes. He's gone over 50 as well, so that's a fairly high run rate, which will not please his captain, as that is a great piece of fielding out there. And a direct hit as well, but they take a single. Holmes is still here, and it's, actually 3 runs, I think, for Roberts. Nicholls is back. And he's driving. And again, that fieldsman in mid-off has been really good. He has stopped a lot going through that channel. And Roberts, I think, has actually taken the full over from Lloyd in that last one. And now they've put a close-in fieldsman there. Goodness, I'm not quite sure what to think of this. And he comes. And Nathan drives straight back, and this time mid-off can't stop it. He's been really good fielding there, but that one was too classy for even him. Holmes goes for another 4. He is an awkward bowler to try and bat against because he comes close to the stumps and then moves back away to the edge of the crease and delivers it a high looping delivery. But he's gone for 62 off his 10.2 overs. Nathan is in the 60s now. He's slowed up a touch, but the main thing again is that he's still there as he drives again to that troublesome mid-off fieldsman. And a dot ball, 190 for 5. This is good from Bath. Nathan's actually batting some time, so he could lead the side here through to 200 if he's got nicely there off his heels and away to the fence for 4. He's finding other avenues to score runs. And you bowl leg side to him, and he'll chop you away like that. It actually wasn't 2 leg siders, but it did spin in towards the pads. And Nathan, clever enough to give that one a little bit of a tickle. He moves to 64. Trailing by just 110 now. He's gone a long way to giving Bath first innings points here, or first innings advantage, and he drives down the ground. That'll make it 106 behind. Third 4 of the over, and poor old Holmes is getting fully carted here by Nathan Nicholls. It's boundaries all over the place, and I think he's probably only run about 5 or 6 of his innings so far. It was a bit of a shorter ball as well, and he somehow got nicely low on the bat and carted it to the ropes for another boundary. 68 for Nathan. Holmes, 2 for 70. Goodness me, off just short of 11 overs. Could he make it 3?
Yep.
No, not this over. Nathan, again, clips it away, and there's two fieldsmen out there on the boundary, so dissected them beautifully. One at fine leg, one looked like it was on deep mid-wicket, and they could neither find it along the boundary rope. Again, a little bit leg-side-ish. Nathan deciding this time, I'm going to go after pads. There you see fine leg, he couldn't do anything about it. And you might even see a glimpse of the other fielder who was far straighter. Good over from Nathan, and he is racing through the runs. So Roberts has managed to add some more runs to the tally as McLeod has bowled his first delivery of the match, and he's just come in to the bowling crease and he's been smashed for a 4 of his second ball. That one will go to the ropes, yes, just. So 3 off Roberts. Then Nathan says, I got better than that, and smashes him for 4. Trailing by 99 before that ball, now 95. And in comes McLeod again. Oh, Nathan. Poor, all over the shop there. As that short delivery got him in all sorts of troubles. 176 now. Wide, and Nathan pushes it through the covers. Oh, that is one of his better shots of the day. He's happy to run, he's quick to run. But when McLeod delivers up something with a lot of width like that, he's going to take it every day. A lot of width as well. Beautifully poised cover drive. And into the fence before anyone knew what had happened. McLeod has gone for 11 off his 4 deliveries. He needs to stop this rut, and they need to dispose of Nathan. That one pulled off the back foot, and then one will go to the fence for 4 as well. Anything he gets bat on is going for 4. Goodness me, it is carnage out there. McLeod cannot stop the bleeding. Nathan loves that little back foot swivel, and when he gets onto it, it just canters to the fence. 84 of 40. Destroying this bowling at the moment is Nathan. This time he goes a little bit shorter as well, and this one is just tucked off the hip and through to the fence for another 4. That is 4 4s and a 3. That is 19 runs off this opening McLeod over. And Bath really do get a swing on with Nathan at the crease. Well, Roberts has departed. That is a pain. We are 2-2-2 for 6. Richie Beno would be proud. And we are back on the batting crease again in facing the deliveries of McLeod, who's in for his second overs. And yes, Roberts has departed. Gomez has faced a couple of balls. And we are 41 overs in. Another wide one. And again, this time we've eluded the fieldsman there. He's standing in the covers. He's picking out the earwax from his ears. And the ball has gone whooshing past him before he can get his finger out of his ear. Have a look at him. I'm sure his finger's in his ear. I don't know what he's doing, but the ball's about to be delivered. You should be ready to catch it. No, he's just... There goes the hand. You all saw it. You all saw the hand go up. Nathan moves on now. 92 not out. McLeod, 23 off 1.2 overs. Goes a bit short. Oh, he's missed it completely. Straight across the batsman. He looked to tuck it fine, but it's just whisked past the bat, going completely the opposite direction. This time he gives it a bit more of a fuller delivery, and they scamper through for a single. There's the man out there this time. Gomez gets off the mark. 2 singles in a row for Bath as they move through to 2-2-8 for 6. Another short one, and this time Nicholls tucks it around the corner. They'll take another single. They've plugged that hole out there, and it's about time he's scored. Well, it's far too many runs out there for it to not have been done sooner, and Nicholls retains strike. 94 he's on, and Holmes is still here. He's got 3 for 75. He's actually bowled pretty well. Here's the spinner, and the crowd erupt as if he's out, but he's not. A wry smile on the face of Nathan, as he knows surely he is upsetting this crowd with his stubborn batting technique that he's actually accumulated here today. Tucks that one off the pads, and it could get away from the fieldsman. It will, and goes to the fence as well. Why has he been moved? And you got to say, maybe Patchway, this is why you guys are 0-3. It's pretty blatant obvious where Nathan is scoring his runs. He's tucking them. Oh, that was terrible. He come into field it. Noticed it was going far too quick, and he had to go back. It's obvious, Nathan, he's going down the ground, or he is going through, what would you call, a bit of a fine leg or backward point area. And the next ball is just put straight back. Trying to work out where our runs are here. We've got two guys on the leg side. We've got someone out in the fire, out on the cover boundary. There's still nothing down the ground. Oh, he's beaten them. Yeah, they can run. And they will go for four. Nathan Nicholls will score his maiden century. What a knock here from this Benson all-rounder into Bath. Former Rugby World Cup winner. The smiles are on the face. All the accolades. Truly, he is adapted now to Bath cricket. It was a couple of hard first up knocks for him. He struggled to beat 23. Then he got that first 50. Now he's rocketing through to his first century. 102 not out. Yep. And he's looking to build and push Bath through to an impressive first innings total. 241. Oh no, we've got to wait for that to click over. Should go to 245. No, it's 241. 241 for 6. 63 behind only. And questions now being asked of this Patchway bowling display as another one is tucked away into the ropes. The fielder, he's actually tucked it back, but it's come off the rope first. Another good shot. That is again 4 fours off the over. And Nathan Nicholls proving why he is far too good for this level. And you'd expect next season he will not be playing for Bath, and he should go up a level. Look at that. That's a bit better. A bit better than the 50, who scored a good little area. We haven't on-driven anything, so maybe we'll try and add that to the repertoire. So Gomez now has moved through to 4, and McLeod has, this time, 5 deliveries to go on the over. So Nathan will smash it straight down the ground. He says, I've got a few balls to face, I might as well get into the action. And he takes his first boundary off the over. Domination here from Nathan. He is sending them to all parts of the field, but down the ground is his favourite. You put him in that V, and he will score runs for fun. 114 off just 55 deliveries. That is impressive. And again is McLeod, and he's tucked them off the 5 this time. They'll scoot through for a single, and finally that feels good. I don't know, why don't they put one straight, like long off or long on? Either side would do well. Fitzgerald is back. The rest of that over was seen out from Gomez, who's moved through to 8. To be fair to him, 2 for 34 for Fitzgerald. As Nicholls drives his first delivery down the ground. That's bouncing, that's jumping, that's weaving, and it's gone all the way for 4. He cannot be stopped. He is destroying every bowler that he comes up against. It was a bit late. Yeah, got a bit of air on it too. It could have been a chance if it was a slow bowler. That could have been caught and bowled. But it just bobbled its way all the way to the fence. 119 off 57. Fitzgerald 2 for 38 off 10. He's bowled well so far, but he's coming. Oh, a bit unstuck. Was there a bit of a nick there? Or was it bat on pad? I think it must have been bat on pad. That left arm ball that goes across the face of Nathan really does get him. He doesn't know if it's going to stay straight in the body or it's going to go wide. Here's a Yorker, and he cracks it straight back. Oh, do not York Nathan Nicholls. That is an insult to a man in touch like this. 265 for 6. It was a good option to bowl it, but Nathan, he knows that. Boy, that was close to being impeccably straight. And no chance for these Patchway bowlers. Nathan has got this game absolutely dominated. 8 off the over. Fitzgerald in again. He goes straight this time. Oh, he's got it on the onside. Well played, Nathan. You've actually hit something out there. Trailing only by 39, and this knock from Nathan Nicholls will surely be the tonic that Bath need to secure the first innings points. It's another on drive. What's he doing? I'm not quite sure. 2 in a row for dot balls. Mid-on gets a bit of action. Half the fieldsmen haven't really moved. Nathan's pretty keen to hit the ball in his favourite places.
Yes.
That one straight down the ground. Other side of the stumps this time, and through for another boundary. 3 off the over, 12 from it. And Nathan Nicholls continues to score 4s. Well, this one was a little bit wide, and you saw he actually got a bit of a wider shot on it. There it goes. It wasn't a straight drive. It was almost a flat bat shot straight back past the stumps. So Jimmy Lloyd has returned, and Gomez has taken just a single. And Lloyd, right arm it. Oh, Nathan.
Yes.
Oh, he's stepped back and he's cut that. They'll take a single. And it's a rare chance for Nathan to just trot through to the other end. Well, the over's come to a close, and Fitzgerald has come back. Gomez has actually hit some runs now. He's moved through to 13, which will be very pleasing. Someone else is scoring runs. Oh, my goodness me, that is well fielded. Exceptionally well fielded from Fitzgerald, who looks around to say, yeah, that's just what I do. 48 overs gone. Bath to 275 for 6. It's been goodness me, that's very leg excited. So Nathan has gone across, and he's just tucked it away to the fence for 4. Fitzgerald mixing it up with something different, and Nathan said, thank you very much. Nice shot. Look at that, very leg-side-ish, but just got it with a straight bat. Used the speed of the bowler and knocked it all the way to the ropes. Another easy 4. He is absolutely smashing everything. 132. Fitzgerald has brought up his 50.
Yep.
And now he's pushed it on the offside. That is a very powerful shot. And it's been saved out there. Well fielded, exceptionally well fielded. And they'll grab a couple. 6 off the over. They trail by just 23. Nathan would love to get this lead for Bath. And then let the bowlers go loose. Oh, how's he got that straight? I'm not quite sure. It was a push out to the covers. It's come somehow off the inside edge and straight down the ground for another 4. Yep, it was all bad. It was all bad. It was a terrible shot choice. It was too straight to go to the covers. And look at that. How's he got away with that? That should have never gone for 4. All the luck riding with the superstar for Bath. 138, not out.
Wait, yep.
Change his mind. That is good fielding out there. Here comes the throw. Could be close, but it won't be. And he didn't manage anything from it either, poor old Gomez. Still remains on 13, not 23. Lloyd's coming in. He's conceded 30 off his 10. And a Yorker first ball over. Oh, wide Yorker. No one's going to hit that. And Lloyd will probably happily take a dot ball. He's on 139 now, Nathan. This time he bowls it a bit straighter, and they'll leave that to the fieldsman. Bath are doing very well here. Ticking towards that 300 mark. And you always say half these runs are being scored by one Nathan Nicholls. Oh, what's he done there? What has he done there? He's come charging out with a big crushing cover drive to a ball that has gone very wide down the leg side. In comes Lloyd again. This time it's straighter, and this time it's past the bowler and away to the fence. Surely, we better run just in case it doesn't go. It does. Goes for 4. And the score moves through to 290 for 6. Gomez doing well to stay here. He's not got much to do in the case of just running. They ball it slow up a lot. And it goes all the way to the fence for a nicely constructed 4. 143 now, Nathan. As we are almost at the 50th over of the match. Again, well fielded, Gomez. Well fielded. Dot ball. And Bath almost there. The golden 300.
Yep.
That one is pushed out. That's nicely pushed out as well. They'll take 1 and they'll just stay for 1. Last ball of the over. Nathan, he will take strike next. Fitzgerald is back into the attack, trying to find this elusive breakthrough for Patchway.
Yes.
Nathan smashes that again through the colours. Very, very straight off the edge and straight through point as well. Oh, it's becoming a bit of what some may say a bit of murder now. That is just a crushing shot. Too much power. And he just nails everything with such aggression. And comes Fitzgerald again. This time he's... Oh, he's got him! He's got him! Finally, the breakthrough! Nathan goes for 148. And the breakthrough for Petchway is there. What a knock from Nathan Nicholls, but well played Fitzgerald, who has done this many times throughout the innings. Caught and bowled. He has fielded exceptionally well off his own bowling. Nathan will go off for a round of applause from all the Bath fans out there. He cracked it back. Boy, that is something top drawer from Fitzgerald. And finally, the breakthrough comes. And Cohen Adams is next to the crease. What can they do? Can they close this one out here, Bath? They don't trail by much. And first innings total should be on their side. Well, take a look at the scorecard from Bath. 311. We managed to fight our way through to quite a few big contributors. Jerry and Harden both falling short of that 50 with 47 before being dismissed. One stumped, one caught, both off the bowling of Holmes. But there's one man we got to talk about, one man only, Nathan Nicholls. 148 would have been great if we could have got two more, but didn't quite go our way. But I'll take 148, the century. It was always going to be that big, elusive target for us. A great knock from Nathan, and he lead his team pretty much of half the runs they managed to score for the rest of the day. Roberts picked up a 14, and Gomez contributed well with Nathan, but he was the big gun player for this Bath innings. For the Petchway bowlers, Fitzgerald picked up 3, Holmes with 4, and Peach just the 1 off his 6 overs. Now, what can Petchway do to get back in this game? They trail by not much, only about 7 runs, so a lot falls on this third innings once again.